And a good Wednesday, everybody. Welcome in Chase and Big Joe live at the Marker Resort here in beautiful Key West, Florida. Our final day here in Key West. We return to Nashville tonight. Looking forward to that, but we've had a great 3 days. He is Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane Nick Fraser is running around somewhere. Parker Kelly back at the studio. Joe, what's up?
Well, it almost was a Big Joe RIP show because last night, we'll talk about the comedy show. We got on the stage here at Comedy Key West, and JoJo got heckled by a man in the crowd. And
You did.
Chase and I were in stitches because this guy wanted to fight me. Flipped me off. I flipped him off. I mean, it was and he looked like Papa Smurf. So, look, I know a lot of people don't like me. This guy hated me.
Oh, yeah. All because you told a joke about a Tesla.
That's right.
And he did not. He took it personally because he drove a Tesla.
Right.
And then he got up there and played an accordion, which I still am trying to figure out exactly what that was. But
yeah.
It's like,
did you like what I said to him? He was heckling me when I sat down. When I leaned over to him, I can't say it on air, but but anyway, we shot our shot. It was fun. Yep. And Chaser did pretty good on stage last night. I was terrible, but it's all part. We tell you all the time, just take chances, live your life. When are you going to be in that moment again in your life?
Yeah.
So don't go home thinking, you know what, I should have got up there and did it. No, go do it. Go to open mic comedy night. Look up Zanies. Go over there and do it. Just do it. Make yourself happy, and have fun with it. I mean, that's the bottom line, right?
Yep, you got to have fun. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane.
Somebody said that before.
The late great Jimmy Buffett.
He did.
So
look at this dude walking to us right now.
Oh, is he wearing a captain's hat?
Dr. Crane in his captain's hat. Look how happy he is.
He is very happy.
He's like a little poodle. I mean, he's the happiest guy in America.
If he slipped and fell in the pool right now, I'd save him so hard.
I'd save him. Hey, buddy, wear your water wings. Don't get too close to the pool like that. Oh, man. But, yeah, good time. Thank you. I mean, really thankful for ReunionTownship.com, back home, City Limits Apartments, for being partners with us this trip. We'll talk more about that during the show. And the great staff here at the Marker Key West Harbor Resort. If you'd like to come down here, we've seen the pictures. People have commented. If you want to come down here, I mean, we have a special code for the Chase and Big Joe show. Just put the code ESPN when you come down here. You get 20% off their best available rate. 20% off the best available rate. That's the Marker Key West Harbor Resort down here, and it's spectacular. We can't not thank the staff enough for being here.
Oh, yeah. And you don't want to miss that deal. So that is definitely a good one. Derek Mason is going to join us at 12:15, the MTSU football coach. So we'll talk to him as their season continues. A lot of college football to hit. The new college football playoff rankings are out. Vanderbilt is the highest rated team in the state of Tennessee.
Isn't that crazy? And they're knocking on the door.
Oh, they're there.
When Texas gets beat by Georgia on Saturday, see ya. A few more losses. Vanderbilt, all you got to do now is win your next two, and you're in the college football playoffs.
Yep, and I think they know that. So they're off this week, but so they can just get some help and get healthy and all of that. But
how's Pavia celebrating the off week?
I heard he was down our way, having a good time.
He was having a good time, right?
Yeah. So
and somebody commented, "Why is he not in class?" Well, he's 40. And he doesn't need to go to class anymore. We're good.
Have you ever seen the movie Van Wilder?
Yes.
That's him.
Oh, yes. Well, good for him, man. All that. But, yeah, I mean, good for Vandy. I mean, they're sitting there 2 wins away. Now, Tennessee, you have an opportunity in 2 weeks to ruin Vanderbilt's everything.
Yep. And you know they would want to.
Oh, yes, they would.
But anyway, what is our question of the day?
So our question of the day is, and it's not a morbid one, and just I want you to follow me on this. About a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, somebody broke into Jordan-Hare Stadium and spread the ashes of their dad on the 50-yard line of Jordan-Hare Stadium. Our question today, where would you love your ashes to be spread? Where would you want your family to spread your ashes after the good Lord calls you home and you've had a great life? Where would you love for your family to spread your ashes? Chaser, where would you like your family to spread your ashes?
Our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. Check them out at ariestactical.com. That's a really good question. Dr. Crane took his shirt off, so
He is the youngest 72-year-old, 27-year-old man in America. If we all had his attitude, I mean, he has won over the entire staff here. We'll get a picture.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
So you can spread up to 3 spots.
Well, the farm where I live,
okay,
would be one. I would also go with maybe down here, probably.
Any specific place down here?
Just on the harbor.
Okay, the harbor's good. Yeah. That'd be fine.
As I get my chicken
wings.
That's
fine, buddy. Yeah. That's good. So your farm down here on the harbor. Any place else?
I mean, it's very on brand with me, but a racetrack, Daytona.
Yeah. What part of the track would you like it to be spread?
Turn 4.
Get it. All right. So the farm somewhere in Key West and racetrack. I'm going with the 50-yard line at McGavick High School. You guys know how much McGavick High School means to me and how it was the greatest high school ever. Half of mine are right there. The other half, the middle of Duval Street in Key West.
Yep.
It's just you find happy places. This place makes me happy. McGavick High School makes me happy. A lot of good memories there.
And the people spreading those ashes would be your daughter, your son, your granddaughter, and probably me.
Or maybe some hobo that they gave $10 to. Just they go do this right there. Yeah, but probably. But
Hannah would call me, hey, can you take care of this?
Do this. Dad didn't leave any money, so if you could do this. So I'm just curious where you would like your. There's been some really cool ones. I mean, I know people have broken into stadiums and done that. I know the Jordan Hare one. I know somebody's done it at Neyland Stadium as well. So yeah, I just think it's an interesting question where you would like to spread your ashes, and I don't think it's morbid at all. I think it's a beautiful thing if you want to do that because it reminds you of someplace special. And then my kids would see that and like, oh, man, it reminds me of my dad. So that's why it hits me so emotionally.
Hair Metal Henry says, I want my daughter to spread my ashes in the greenside bunker on the 7th hole at Pebble Beach along the ocean. I also told her there would be no provision in the will to pay her bail if she gets caught.
See, that's what we're talking about. That's beautiful.
We took, when my uncle passed, we took his to Blowing Rock, North Carolina.
What is that?
It's a park, but I mean, it's like on the Blowing Rock, like in the Smokies.
Okay, fancy.
Yeah, it was awesome. Josh says, I want my ashes in 4 places: inside the ice at Bridgestone, the new Nissan Stadium, Truist Park, and the Gulf of Mexico / America off of a cruise ship.
Beautiful. That's what we're talking. See, that makes you smile. So when you do this, you think about happy places that you've been and you love. These are great. Keep them rolling, man.
Weston Hermitage says Big Joe's closet.
A lot of skeletons in there, Wes. You better watch out, buddy.
Devin and Dixon, spread my ashes on my family's property. Turn 4 Daytona and center ice at Bridgestone Arena.
I would think Turn 4 Daytona is a pretty popular one.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're asking why Turn 4,
please tell us.
That is where Dale Earnhardt died. So a lot of us Earnhardt fans want to be closer to Dale.
I'm sure some have done that, right? I would snuck in and done that.
Yeah.
And gotten in there. Yeah,
probably.
That's something. That's really cool. I mean, it's all these are great answers.
Robbie Stanley has weighed in. Spread mine at the Hendersonville Cracker Barrel.
See, it's a happy place for Robbie.
Yep. Dustin in Hopkinsville, the old Cat West in Fort Campbell. Is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is. Oh my God. Hey, whatever makes you smile. That's perfect.
Sylvia in Clarksville. I'm a crafter, so Hobby Lobby.
Can you imagine doing
just
that?
Walk in the middle of the store.
Excuse me. What are you doing? Don't worry about it. Walk out. That's what we're looking for today.
Oh, these are good. 615-737-1025. Keep them coming. And like we said, we're going to talk to Derek Mason in a few minutes. But the college football playoff rankings did come out. No surprises in the top 5. But it's easy.
God bless you, Bubba.
Ugh.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia. Texas Tech moves up 2 spots to 6th. Ole Miss drops a spot to 7th, which I don't know if I really understand that. Oregon's up 1 to 8th. Notre Dame's up 1 to 9th. Texas is up 1 to 10th, which I, again, don't really agree with. Oklahoma is up 1 to 11th. And you got BYU is dropped 5 spots to 12th.
Right. Oh,
Utah, Vandy is at 14, Miami at 15, Georgia Tech 16, then USC, Michigan, Virginia, Louisville, Iowa, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, South Florida, and Cincinnati.
It's not bad. So who's 13 through 16 again?
Utah, Vandy, Miami, Georgia Tech.
Okay, so Miami's highest rated ACC school in there.
Yeah, so I mean they would be. So if you look at the actual bracket right now, you'd have your Ohio State's the 1, Indiana the 2, A&M the 3, Bama the 4. They would still have. I don't think they've updated this yet. They haven't. Okay. Well, let me find a bracket and then we can go from there.
Okay.
But we'll talk to Derek Mason, MTSU coach, coming up next here on the Chasing Big Joe Show live at the Marker Key West here on 102.5 The Game.
Hey guys, Big Joe here. Listen, we talk about it all the time. Anxiety and depression, 2 words that can just wreck your life if you let them. And man, sadly, most of us lead lives of quiet desperation. But I'm telling you, it does not have to be that way. That's why we're so honored here at 102.5 The Game and the Chasing Big Joe Show to be partnering with Unity Psychiatric Care, based right here in Middle Tennessee, to get you back on track and living the life you deserve. As I said all the time, reaching out and talking to someone changed my life. And my goodness, I want the same for you. Just go to theGameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe Show. There, you will see a link for Unity Psychiatric Care and start taking back your life. Listen, it's private, it's secure, and it's confidential. No one has to know. I just need you to reach out. Or you can call 1-888-508-8002. 1-888-508-8002. Also, you may be the one who notices a loved one isn't doing well. And you could be that person to turn their life around. And again, just go to GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe Show, and there on the right is all the information for Unity Psychiatric Care. We tell you all the time, we love you so much, and help is just around the corner. Take back your life, and no, you don't have to go through any of this again. Again, the GameNashville.com, click on the Chase and Big Joe Show, and let the journey to wellness begin.
Chasing Big Joe, 102.5, the game here on this Wednesday at the Marker Key West. The last time we were in Key West, it was we were with the Blue Raiders and drove down. We bring in head coach Derek Mason now, who is with us. Coach, how you doing?
Man, doing well. It's Wednesday, hump day.
It is. It is. How's the work been this week? I know you've had a little news come out of your program, made some changes on your coaching staff. So tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're the news came out, but for us, I mean, it's at the time of the season, man, where you're looking and you're evaluating, and for us, we just felt like there was going to be some opportunities for us to, sort of end this stretch of ball games with a bang. I have been evaluating everything that we're doing, top to bottom, as most coaches do, and I've been in it with these coaches, almost all season, and I think growth is optional. Sometimes change is inevitable, and that comes in different ways. I think we have been playing hard, and been pushing ourselves, and like trying to get the outcomes that we want. But obviously, I saw some shortcomings. I think for us, the change was necessary, and as we look at O-line and what we're doing at receiver, heading into Western Kentucky, man, we got a chance to go get another one this week. So those changes, I think, are going to have bred just a different type of energy as we started into our week.
I know you obviously you've been around long enough. You've been on both sides of those conversations, but does it make it even more difficult to have that conversation in the season, knowing that you still got 3 games that you want to try and make something happen, but also looking ahead to next year?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, when a coach leaves for personal reasons, that's a different matter.
Sure.
When it's about and us needing to get better and look at the production, I never want to make changes in season because I think it's disruptive. But when I think the disruption has occurred, like for us, and I just see us not sort of playing with the fundamentals or the fire that's needed and necessary, then what we need to do is make a change. And again, change was made. Guys have responded. Coley Crowley's done a terrific job over the last 2 days. Man, we've had 2 practices, and we're just trying to fundamentally be better and hold these guys to the standard. And I think doing that allows us, or gives us an opportunity to play a great ball game on Saturday.
Talking to Coach Derek Mason on the Chasing Big Joe show. Coach, we got Western Kentucky Saturday. It's a chance to kind of ruin their season, and I'm loving this. They do so well, so many things. What's the one thing you've got to stop from Western Kentucky to let them not get that momentum?
Western's, good at being able to, layer you on the football field. They're balanced in the run. They're balanced in the pass. And so, if everything looks the same, okay, the run, it is what it is, but then the play action comes off of it, and then the shots come off of that. So you have to be disciplined in what you do. You got to play top down, and really, like, this is a group that we've seen this year struggle a little bit versus the run, but how they play football is a different brand of ball. It's their ball right now, and they're a football team who's found a way to win as many games as anybody in Conference USA.
Do you see, I know practice is everything, different opponent each week, but I mean, when you mentioned Western, I'm an alumni, Chases of MTSU. When you mentioned Western, we're like, oh yeah. All right. I mean, we get a little fired up right there. You feel that from the team as well, because that's the biggest rival.
Yeah. I've got a couple of young men in here from different places. And, we talked about rivalry a little bit this week, going into it. You start the week off with it and then you bring it back. But here's the thing about rivalry games. I don't care if you're talking about MTSU and Western Kentucky, or you're talking about Ohio State and Michigan. The records go out the door. This is about pride. This is about territory. This is about these things that sort of pop up communities. So for us, we want to establish something. Okay, man, they're 9-1 over the last 10 years. So what we need to do is be able to do something different, and this weekend provides that opportunity.
Coach, I see it every game. Chip and I did. We talk about it. Your wide receivers are something else. I mean, these guys get open, get separation. I mean, I know the record is what the record is, but you got these wide receivers who are playing really at a high level. And I know you're a defensive guy, so you got to heap some praise on the offense here for a little bit.
Yeah, I like how they play. I know we've had a fair number of drops, but when you look at their ability to score, Cam Lacey, Hunter Tipton, when you go through, the group of guys and what they've been able to do, Miles Butler just continues to show up. We've got a group of guys that can play. We're still, waiting for some guys to fall back in the line like Najee Cox, who started hot early. But as a group, they're talented. The guy who's been the workhorse week in and week out is Jaquil Middlebrook. You talk about a guy who shows layers and dimensions, whether it's a returner, a pass catcher, or coming out of the backfield or getting the ball handed to him out of the backfield. He's different. He's really different.
Yeah, I was going to ask him, Coach, if he does windows, because he runs, he catches, he punt returns, he does everything else. I mean, what I like, and Chip and I talk about this every week, he doesn't stop running. I mean, even from Pee Wee football, they tell you, choppy steps, keep going. This dude earns every yard that he gets.
He does. I mean, it's semi been frustrating to me because you saw last week, he goes down the pipe for like the 50-yard plus touchdown. And he's capable of being a one-on-one matchup problem, whether he's coming out of the backfield or whether the ball's being handed to him. He can make a 5-yard run look like a highlight reel. So he's just fun to watch, and he's fun to coach. His energy, I mean, if we had 22 of those guys, man, it looks different because he's just special in terms of how he practices, how he plays, and really what he brings to the game. He's a real credit to the Blue Raider uniform, that's for sure.
Well, Coach, best of luck this weekend against Western Kentucky. We appreciate the time as always.
Hey, 100 miles of discomfort. They call it hate. The game's being played on Saturday. Let's go.
Love it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Take care.
That's great. Yes, sir. That's funny because it was – I don't like the word hate.
Yeah.
I know some do. It's really – but 100 miles of discomfort is perfect. Good job, Coach, on that. That's a big game. I mean, look, the record is what the record is, but you can go out Saturday and really ruin your rival's season. You can.
Yep.
I mean, it's in like, oh, man. So there's something to play for on Saturday.
Well, and how much – I'll ask you the same question I kind of asked him. You obviously want to end this year on a high note, but how much are you kind of looking now trying to fix some things where you don't have some of the same issues next year, knowing that your roster is probably going to change?
Well, that's the thing is that I don't think you can – I mean, you can recruit towards next year, but you still got 3 games to play.
Yeah. And
you don't know what's going to be out in the portal world. I'm telling you, man, these college coaches now have one of the most difficult jobs because you got to re-recruit your own players. You got to put a game plan together. You got to look at other players. You got to say, all right, we need a tight end in the world. Where's a good tight end? I mean, it is 24 hours, 7 days a week. And we know these college coaches and nobody's feeling sorry for them. I understand all that, but this is so much more than putting together a game plan and playing on Saturday. So you got a ball game still in front of you to go out and get done. But man, there is a lot. I mean, these coaches burn the candles. I bet you Derek Mason gets to work at 4:00 in the morning.
Probably.
And they don't leave to 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And this is all coaches don't leave. I mean, what did Joe Gibbs had his assistants bringing cots to put in their offices? I mean, it's more than just a job, man. This is their passion, and they're committed to all this.
615-737-1025. We'll continue the college football discussion. Coming up next, we're live at the Marker Key West. Chase and Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday at the Marker, Key West. We'll be back in Nashville tomorrow at the Omni. Looking forward to that. Tonight on Totally Hits 93.3, catch MTSU men's basketball as the Blue Raiders take on Evansville at 7 o'clock. Coverage also available on Totally Hits Nashville app on totallyhitsnashville.com. So look forward to that with the college football playoff. So I guess this is a guesstimate of what the bracket would look like to this point. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, the top 4 seeds, so they would get the first round off.
So let's say say this is happening this weekend.
Yep. So you would have number 12, South Florida. They would be the group of 5 representative at number 5, Georgia.
Ooh, so in Athens.
Yep, in Athens, with the winner going to Alabama.
Oh, man, I love this.
Number 9, Notre Dame would go to Eugene to take on the Ducks.
Wow.
With the winner of that game going to the Shoe to take on Ohio State.
Can Notre Dame and Oregon both lose?
Yeah,
is that possible? That'd be really good.
Number 11, Miami at number 6, Texas Tech. The winner of that game would take on Texas A&M.
Texas Tech would beat them by 30.
Yep.
I mean, you don't want to go to Lubbock, Texas, on the 1st of December.
Number 10, Texas would head to Oxford to take on Ole Miss, with the winner of that game taking on Indiana in the quarterfinals.
Oh, I like that.
Texas at Ole Miss would be a hell of a matchup.
Yep.
Like a playoff game at Oxford.
Oh,
Oxford
yes.
in December.
Yeah. Maybe that Grove would be hopping.
Oh, there ain't no maybe.
It's hopping when they play Drums Junior College.
it would be hopping. So the first team out with these rankings would be Oklahoma. Miami's, I guess, in because they're the ACC.
Okay.
So Oklahoma would be the first team out.
So they're 13th, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia Tech's out. Obviously, Vandy.
So
yeah.
Vandy's 14th. So it means only really one school in that poll is ahead of them in the 12. Well, 2, I'm sorry.
Utah, BYU still ahead.
So who's 13th?
Utah.
Okay.
So Oklahoma's 11th. Then BYU, then Utah, then Vandy.
So Oklahoma's got Alabama this weekend. So if you're a Vandy fan, you want Alabama to pound Oklahoma. They're gone.
Yep.
That gets them out of the way. Utah's got.
Actually, you could kind of go either way on that game.
No, Alabama ain't getting out.
Yeah.
That gives them 2 losses. They ain't losing another game.
You're right.
So go ahead and take the easiest route. Let Oklahoma get out of there. Alabama stay. Let those first 4 stay there. That's fine and do all that. But have some upsets here and there, knock them out. You're not going to get in for the group of 5. So they're going to be somebody group of 5 is going to be there. You have the ACC is going to get in. So you got 10 spots. 4 have already taken by the top 4. So you got 6 spots to get in if you're Vanderbilt.
And 5 spots belong to the SEC right now with Alabama, Texas A&M, Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss.
So you want Georgia, if you're a Vandy fan, you want Georgia to beat Texas.
Yep.
That gives them 3 losses. They're gone. So Vandy fans, you got a lot. I know it's an open week but you got a lot to cheer for this week. You want Alabama or Oklahoma, and then you got to root for Georgia to beat Texas.
Yep.
Because if Texas beats Georgia, that hurts Vanderbilt. If Oklahoma beats Alabama, that hurts Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Because these schools all have 2 losses together, and they're ranked higher than Vanderbilt right now.
No, you're right. So go Georgia, go Alabama.
Right. There's going to be a lot of Vandy fans watching TV this weekend to see what happens and how it goes out. But that's it. But again, Vanderbilt and Clark Lee have played themselves into a spot now where they're sitting there, and I love this word because I never knew what it meant for 40 years, the precipice of getting into the college football playoff. And I love this. I love talking about this. And now, again, if they beat Kentucky next week, they're 9-2 and things fall their way. You go into Neyland and Tennessee, my goodness, who would have ever thunk this?
No. Would be just wild. So we got a little less than a month until the final college football playoff bracket. The official one will be revealed. That'll be Sunday, December 7th. And remember, looking at the top 25, the seeding is different. It gives you kind of a picture, but the way the seeding, and they've changed how the seeding's done too,
Right.
which we like that. I mean, I like that it's just the 4 best teams are the top 4.
So now I don't pay attention to the AP top 25.
No,
it matters nothing. And the
No.
coaches poll matter. This is what matters. This is what they look at. This is what matters. And this is what you pay attention to.
So if it was the old system and it was Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, I mean, that's pretty legit.
It's not bad. Yeah.
I think if you had, so Ohio State plays Alabama, Indiana plays Texas A&M, Natty would be Ohio State, Texas A&M probably, and Ohio State wins.
You know what's funny? Nobody really talks about Ohio State.
No, because they know they have a pretty good path.
Have they been tested this year?
I don't think so.
Opening game and it's not their fault. You play on the schedule. Who's on your schedule?
Yeah,
but they beat Texas. They beat Penn State, right?
Yeah. So Texas was their first game, which I guess you can say that was the test. They beat Grambling 70-0. Ohio 37-9. Washington 24-6. Minnesota 42-3. Illinois 34-16. Wisconsin 34-0. Penn State 38-14. Purdue 34-10.
They're just playing with their food.
Yep.
Until they get to there. I mean, that's just and look, they wanted Ryan Day out last year.
Yeah.
Out after losing to Michigan. He runs the table, they win the championship.
The only test left is at Michigan. And then they got to play Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. So that's not easy.
No.
But
I do that Big Ten. Now we'd see how I know Indiana won at Oregon. I know they beat Penn State in the last. I get that, but now we'll see the test because Notre Dame bounced them out last year in the playoffs. So now we get to see, if they could beat Ohio State's going to be a true test for them.
Yeah. But I mean,
listen to this. We're talking Indiana football. Somewhere Pete Stoyanovich is having the day.
So if Ohio State lost to Michigan and Indiana in the Big Ten championship game, that's 2 losses. Would they still be in?
It's a great question. I
don't know that they would.
Well, you look at their strength of schedule, and they've lost 2 games like that to decent teams, and they've steamrolled the others. I don't know, man.
I don't know. That would be. I don't know.
Chase,
I don't know how you grade that.
If Ohio State lost to Michigan, Michigan would have the tiebreaker, and Ohio State wouldn't even be in the championship game.
Oh, that's a good point.
Thank you, Parker.
I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point. So Michigan could then put themselves in a position to win the Big Ten and then really screw things up.
Yep. And then beat. Because there's a guarantee the champion, right? The Big Ten goes. Oh, yeah. I love this.
Yeah. So like right now that's the other thing to kind of look at is these championship battles. I don't even know who the top 2 teams in. All right. So the ACC, Georgia Tech.
Florida State.
No, Georgia Tech, Virginia.
Georgia Tech, Virginia.
The top 2. So why is Miami in? I don't understand.
Strength of schedule? I don't think anybody understands this. That's the thing.
How does this work?
Right. I think anybody knows.
And then in the Big 12, Texas Tech, they do a championship game too, right?
Yeah,
so Texas Tech, BYU, but Cincinnati's in there. The Big 10, Indiana, Ohio State right now, but USC, Oregon, Michigan are all knocking on the door. And then the SEC, it's A&M and Alabama, both 6-0 in the conference. And then Georgia at 6-1, Ole Miss at 5-1, Texas at 4-1, Vandy at 4-2.
Yeah, don't try to figure it out. That's A&M's been the quiet power. Ohio State's the quiet power. So I didn't think A&M would get this far undefeated, but here they are. They're doing really well. And so who does A&M have left on their schedule? That Texas, right?
South Carolina at home, Samford at home, at Texas.
All right. Well, that's going to be a battle. When's the Texas game? Is that Saturday?
That is the 28th. Whatever that is.
Is that a Friday? I think it's a Friday, right? Because today's the 12th. So, yeah, it'd be the 28th. Yeah. What a weekend. Ohio State, Michigan, Auburn, Alabama, Texas A&M, Texas, and then Vanderbilt, Tennessee. I mean, it would be what a sports weekend. And then you got Mississippi State and Ole Miss that weekend.
Yeah.
And Mississippi State could knock out Ole Miss.
Rivalry weekend will change things.
Yeah, right?
Rivalry weekend will 100% change things. So it always does.
Yep.
So it is. It's fun. It's fun to talk about. This is why they do it.
Well, they've created a little bit of fun chaos for us because, you know, I took me a while to like, all right, I kind of like this because I was with the mindset for so long that college football made it special was that every game mattered. If you lose a game, it hurt. That's why every game mattered. Now, was it when, I forget what game it was when Clemson lost to LSU and Cade Klubnik's like, yeah, well, I mean, we'll put this away. We still got a chance. And we'll throw that one out. We got a chance. And I was like, what a terrible mindset to say that if we lose another, we're still good. Don't put that mindset out there and win these games. But they've created something. We all look at it. We can gripe and moan about what it is. But the fact is, we're all paying attention. The numbers are massive.
1178 says Texas loses the Georgia game, but beats A&M. Texas at 9-3 is better than Vandy at 10-2.
Yes,
Probably.
I agree. I agree. Yeah,
probably.
Because Vandy beat Carolina was in the top 25, right? When they beat them, LSU was in the top 10, Missouri was in the top 15, and Auburn was not in there. So yeah, I mean that's pretty big wins.
Ricky on our text line says about to piss Chase off. Vandy loses big at Tennessee. None of this matters.
Maybe so, but here's the deal: they're in it.
You still got to play the game.
Still got to play the game. And I'm telling you right now, you guys can laugh at me. If Florida beats Tennessee next week, Tennessee checks out against Vanderbilt. I'm telling you, if they lose to Florida next week, they check out because they're sitting there at 7-4. And Florida, and people are like, oh, you lost it. So you lost to Florida again. Tennessee hasn't won in Gainesville since 2003. So this is a huge game next week for Tennessee because if you lose that game, man, 7-4, and Vanderbilt can knock you to 7-5.
Scott says a few things. Pitt beating Notre Dame would be great too. Duke controls their own destiny and can win the ACC. If they do that and aren't ranked, they have 4 losses. The ACC won't get anyone in. It's the highest ranked conference champion, and they put in Miami for now because they're the highest ranked ACC team.
Makes sense.
But I thought the Power Four guaranteed somebody.
I thought the conference champion, right?
Yeah.
Because last year, didn't SMU Clemson got in because they beat SMU and that got them into the championship?
Byron says, just wanted to say that my knowledge level from listening to you guys is kind of a wash. I learned how to pronounce Drons correctly, but no longer know how to say Alabama.
Oh, that's why you watch the show.
There are certain trigger words like Memphis.
Oh, you bring that up. I was like, man, we lost again. We lost to Trent Dilfer's team. He wasn't down there in Alabama, so we got bounced out of that. So we all was. So yeah, I mean, Memphis was there last week. Tulane beats them, and now they're done.
Memphis just squandered it.
They're not. They're not there now. I mean, that's just how it goes. And so we love the chaos what's happening in the college football world because it gets us all going. And you're right. Pittsburgh beating Notre Dame would be fantastic. Notre Dame could go 6-6. They're still in.
Yeah. We're live today at the Marker Key West, our final day down here in Key West. We're having a good time. Dr. Crane's in his captain's hat, talking to some people and having a good time. He is the youngest 62-year-old that we know.
He is. Look at him over there, working the crowd.
He is.
He's the ultimate cabana boy. He is.
He is. We'll have more coming from Key West here on the Chase and Big Joe Show, 102.5 The Game.
All right, guys, Big Joe here, and I tell you all the time that you deserve the best in life. Where you live should be the absolute best. Well, at Reunion Township at 109, that is the best. Resort living with the luxury you deserve. Nestled perfectly between Mount Juliet and Lebanon and Gallatin. I cannot wait for you to see this wonderful property. Reunion Township on 109 has 1, 2, and 3 spacious bedroom apartment homes. Listen to this, complete with attached garages. That's right. Private attached garages. No more starting your car in the cold, getting rained on. It's perfect. State-of-the-art living and everything you need and amenities out of the world. Here's the website, reuniontownship.com. reuniontownship.com. And when you lease now, you get 2 months free. So here you go, 2 months free, resort living, private attached garages, quiet, spacious, and again, the luxury you absolutely deserve. If you're looking to get out of the rat race and move to someplace that's perfect, Reunion Township 109 is that. The website again, reuniontownship.com. Again, your life is hectic, your job is hectic, your world is hectic. Where you live should be perfect. And that's what it is at Reunion Township at 109. Again, the website, reuniontownship.com. Reunion Township, welcome home.
Cheats and Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Live today at the Marker Key West, where we have been all this week. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, back in Nashville tomorrow. Our question today is, and it's not a morbid one. It's one we've got a lot of response on. Where would you like your ashes spread? There's a story a couple years ago that somebody broke into Jordan-Hare Stadium and spread their ashes at the 50-yard line. We've had reports that people have done that at Neyland Stadium. Chase wants to do is at Turn 4 at Daytona. I'd like mine done, and these are all serious. I'd like mine done at McGavick High School in the 50-yard line. The place means the world to me. But our question today is, where would you like your ashes spread? What place? And again, when people have texted in this, they're smiling. I mean, these are special, happy places for them. So Let us know, 615-737-1025. Call or text where you would love your ashes to be spread.
2459 for me. I want some on the 18th green of Kiwa Island Ocean Course, the 15-yard line at Williams-Brice, and on the mound at Founders Park where my Gamecocks play.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's beautiful. All those are beautiful spots.
This is a good one. 2889, the Titans end zone where they're not disturbed.
Oh, that's great.
Mike in Lebanon, my family has been going to Destin, Florida since the early 80s. So many great memories. That's my choice.
So, Mike, I guess when you started going to Destin, there was nothing there. And now there's a billion people. That's why we came to Key West. I mean, that's kind of escape from the ordinary. Get down here.
Stephen from Hendersonville, if you're doing a happy place, why the hell would that listener pick the new Titan Stadium? That's a new pit of despair. Hair Metal Henry says those ashes wouldn't stay in turn 4 very long. That's true. They
That's the
might
point.
get blown away.
Yeah, that's the point.
8389, after going to Augusta, sneak me in and throw me out at Amen Corner. I don't think you can sneak into Augusta.
Probably not.
I think that's like the White House.
But if you did, there you go.
Yeah.
Amen Corner.
Dustin in Hopkinsville, not joking. My parents' farm. My wife and I were married there. It was just me, my wife, and 2 daughters. We've had 3 more since then, but I want to be close to my family.
So he's got 5 kids?
And a place where there are many good memories. Yeah.
Somebody's been busy there on the farm.
Al says, I want my ashes spread where victories and touchdowns go to die. South or north end zone at Nissan Stadium.
Oh, my goodness.
0862 says, on any nude beach.
Oh, goodness.
I'm serious. My father-in-law wants his pinky toe cut off and carried to the ocean in Florida.
Really?
All right.
Put it in a Ziploc bag and just like turn it over and like, there you go. I know.
Excuse me, sir. Can we search your bag?
I did. I spread my mother's ashes 2 places at where she grew up in Nashville. And then my uncle had died. He was in the junior Air Force or OTC, died in a plane crash coming back. She'd never been there, so I spread her ashes off a pier in Myrtle Beach. I mean, those things are emotional, but I know doing that made her extremely happy for all that. So that's why all these are all happy things. I mean, these are, I think about that. I think about my mom and everything else. And so as well with, his dad and his uncle and all that. So kind of cool.
Like I still have my dad's. I haven't spread them yet.
So what are you going to do?
Where would eventually he always talked about Newport Beach, California. That was like his favorite place. He lived there for a couple of years before I came around, before he met my mom and everything. So I've thought about taking him there. Perfect. And then maybe some on the farm.
So if we have any law enforcement, please let me know if this is true or not. If you drove from Nashville to Newport Beach, you would have to get a letter, and correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, telling you have ashes in the car that aren't drugs. Like you're not transporting cocaine.
Yeah.
So I got pulled over in South Carolina for speeding, and I said, look, you're in my car. I want to let you know I got this. He's like, you know what? Hardly nobody does this. So thank you. He let me go.
Yeah.
I mean, he pulled me over for speed, not for the ashes. But
yeah.
I think that's accurate. If you're a law enforcement, please let me know if that's true or not, that you have to have some sort of letter or something from a funeral home or somewhere. I had to get it notarized. So it can't be like, Chase can't give me a note. Hey, this is Chase. Joe's taking the ashes of South Carolina. Thanks. You have to be accurate with that. So that's something. We learn things on the show. Like you can't flash your high beams to warn drivers.
Yep.
And you can't warm your car in the morning. Leave your key in the car.
So
Nick Barris, we're more than a sports show, Nick. We are an everything show. All right, pal. I know you're listening. Just letting you know. Sorry to get off my chest.
Yeah. Well, we like Nick.
We love Nick. Nick and Mick. Yeah.
Yeah, we like them. By the way, real quick, I showed you this yesterday, but these are the Patriots rivalry uniforms that they're going to wear tomorrow. I'm kind of digging them.
Not bad. I like the white helmet with the flying Elvis. I don't mind that. I wasn't a fan of the gray helmet with the flying Elvis.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, the silver that they currently wear.
Or is it silver, gray? Whatever. I can't.
Rob Gronkowski has re-signed with the Patriots to officially retire.
As he should.
As a Patriot.
I like that.
Bob Kraft. They've said, Bob Kraft said, how about a 2-day contract? And Gronk said, what's the signing bonus?
By the way, Byron says, my mother-in-law's ashes may or may not be in a small world in Orlando. Just to let you know, ashes float. If anyone is wondering, I didn't know. I mean, I put it off the pier. They just took off.
Yeah. 615-737-1025. We'll have more coming, including, that professional football team. We'll talk about them and more. Coming up next, Chase and Big Joe live in Key West at the Marker, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. On this Wednesday, we're live at the Marker in Key West, Florida. Been our home away from home for the last few days. We'll be back in Nashville later tonight, at the Omni Hotel tomorrow. Titans back on the practice field, and they have a few people back with them. Receiver Calvin Ridley and edge rusher Arden Key have returned to practice for the team. Ridley, of course, has been out 3 games with the hamstring. And he's second on the team with 290 receiving yards on 16 catches. That's depressing.
It's so depressing, isn't it?
Has missed the past 4 games with a quad injury, and so they're both back. Jeffrey Simmons won't practice today. He's continuing to work his way back from the hamstring. And safety Xavier Woods, defensive lineman CJ Ravenel won't practice either.
Man, that is something. You think Arden Key's like, man, could you all not have traded me? Let me get out of here and done something. I was shocked Arden Key was not traded.
I was shocked that Pollard and Key didn't get traded. I really thought they would, but nonetheless, they are still here. So the Titans back on the practice field. I asked this. I'm serious, but I somewhat jokingly. I mean, what are you looking for now in the second half?
That's a great question.
By every metric, they are the worst team in the league.
Yeah. I'd like to see them knock off a few teams along the way. The Chiefs in late December when they come here, maybe on the road, knock off the Niners. But that's being said, you got to play well. I'd just like to see. I mean, I think Cam Ward to me has gone rogue a little bit.
Yeah.
Little maverick there, doing some things that he didn't normally do at Miami. I mean, the sidearm passes. I just got to get past that. I don't know, Chase, because they're terrible in every position. I don't know. I don't think they can win games. So it's very – I mean, don't tell me – well, I'd like to see them get beat by the Chargers 27-20. That did nothing. I mean, there was no shot they were going to win that game, but I just think I would like to see, for once, them put together a complete game. I don't think it's going to happen.
Here's the wild thing. So Paul Kaharski put this out. Titans, Texans on Fox Sunday, and Tennessee broadcast footprint is literally Middle Tennessee. Side effect of being so bad is the Titans start to lose whatever hold they have on Knoxville, Chattanooga, and Memphis. According to the broadcast map, the game will not be shown in Knoxville, Memphis, and Chattanooga.
That's a problem. I mean, that's a marketing – you know what? That might resonate with Amy Adams. That right there might resonate with her, that the fact that nobody cares about your team. Now, they're showing the game in Houston, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're showing it in parts of Houston and South Texas.
Yeah, I mean, you see, I'm going to assume this giant red is the Cowboys or I don't know. But, yeah, Houston, it's Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Waco. It's being shown. So, basically – South Texas,
but only in Middle Tennessee the game's being. Yeah. I would absolutely show that to Amy Adams and say, "Look, here's what you've done to your football team." No, even even Memphis doesn't want to see you.
Yeah,
man, but I mean that's terrible. That's the worst I've ever seen it. With this, the football team's the worst ever been in Nashville. That map drives it home of how bad it is. Gosh,
it's bad, man. I mean, but it's just like I think most of the fan base is now just checked out. I mean, Chip and Mount Juliet is saying, give Restrepo a shot. What could it hurt?
Well, they're not. They're not listening to us.
No, they need to.
We've been hammering and banging that drum for weeks now. It's not going to happen, and it should.
Yeah.
We'll go back to what Tim Hasselbeck said. Oftentimes, you look at Restrepo should not be the best receiver on the field. He was at Miami playing against really good people, and he was the best receiver on the field against guys who are now playing in the National Football League. Put him out there. Borgo. Let him have it. Let him have an opportunity and a chance to do that.
I was trying to find something. So who even has the game? It's Fox, and
Fox is like, we're good.
Yeah.
And go ahead and make the joke how it's going to be on the Cartoon Network this weekend.
I mean, it's not even good enough for Nickelodeon.
All right. Yeah, man.
That's kind of where they
man.
are.
That is something else.
Let's see. It is on Fox, and it will be Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth will be the crew with Jen Hale on the sideline.
Now, this is a game, right, where you should hire a couple comedians to do this. Let him get out. Let a couple comedians call this game. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I loved Dennis Miller when he did football games. Because if you're taking football X's and O's from Dennis Miller, you're the problem. If you're laughing at Dennis Miller, what he's saying, then that Al Michaels and Dan Fouts, they talk now about Dennis Miller, how he was great.
Yeah.
He made them laugh, see things differently, and all that. Why not let a couple comedians call this game? Like, give me Sebastian Maniscalco to call the Titans game, and somebody to set him up and let him go. It'd be great.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it could be fun. But yeah, so it's like, oh wow. Now here's an interesting stat that I think would resonate with Amy Adams Strunk.
Oh no.
So you remember with Bud, the Texans, that was always the important one, right?
That's right.
The Titans all time against Houston are 24-23.
Oh.
So that means that and I think they have always held that. I think they've always had the upper hand in that record. I could be wrong, but I believe they have. So if they lose Sunday, it's 24-24.
Yeah, and
I think that would matter to her.
We asked John McClain why this rivalry has not grown. I mean, it's Houston versus basically Houston, right? I mean, the team that left Houston that came to Nashville. And so why has this game not gotten bigger rivalry rise with the fan bases? And John had a great point. There's never really been big games on the line between these two franchises. If I missed something, I mean, Houston came in 0-2, and the Titans, beat them pretty good there. And then it kind of switched for a little bit in 12, 13, and 14 when the Texans got J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney. But there's never been really important games between the Texans and the Titans since they came in the league in 2002.
D'Amico Ryans is 4-1 against the Titans since he's been the coach. Mike McCoy, as a head coach, went 1-1 against Houston when he was with San Diego. So the Titans, these are interesting little stats here. The longest winning streak by the Titans was from 2004 to 2008, where they won 7 in a row. The longest losing streak was 5 from 2014 to 2016. The Titans at Nissan Stadium against Houston are 12-11. So that record could fall to 500 overall.
Well, I'm trying to think big moments. I remember the game when McNair hit Drew Bennett in the corner of the end zone.
Yep.
And they beat the Texans. Didn't
they Baronis have like a 9 field goal game?
He did. He had a bunch of field goals. Feels good underneath, buddy. No hat, man. Baronis had like 8 field goals in that game. There was a game in Nashville. Remember this? Chris Johnson, when the Texans left Chris Johnson wide open at receiver, and Kerry Collins got the ball and threw it over there quickly as he could. And I think that might have been the first game we realized how fast Chris Johnson was. I think that was 2008. He just took off down the field. Now, some of Chris Johnson's biggest runs came against the Texans, but as far as big ball games between this, with a lot of things on the line, I don't remember.
So they put the stat of a Titans victory would give a couple of bullet points.
Oh no.
Improve the Titans' all-time record at Nissan Stadium to 119-101, including the regular season and playoffs. Give rookie Cam Ward his second career win as a starter.
Ugh.
Improve the Titans' all-time record against the Texans to 25-23. And here's the one. Give the Titans a 9-1 record after their bye week since 2016.
Say that stat again.
Give the Titans a 9-1 record after their bye week since 2016.
It's pretty good.
They've actually been pretty good against the bye.
Because Vrabel had some crazy stat after bye weeks where they just rolled over opponents.
Yeah.
That might have been a loss under Malarkey they had there, but still, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's game. I mean, on the scale of the landscape of the NFL, this game is at the very, very bottom. I bet you could get tickets Sunday, and there's a ticket thing you can figure out. Like, I'm going to say the lowest ticket, $18.
Probably. They have not announced the honorary 12th Titan yet, but the But the legend of the game
Yeah.
is a linebacker, a middle linebacker.
Randall Godfrey?
Nope.
Middle line. Stephen Tulloch?
Stephen Tulloch.
We made up. We're buddies now. We're good. We're not.
You made what?
We made up. We're buddies. He wanted a piece. He's like the heckler at the Comedy Key West was that. He wanted a piece of the Big Joe.
Yeah.
I'll
Pause.
tell the story real quick
Yep,
because when they were going to pick up Randy Moss, we did an interview in the locker room and asked Titans players, "Do you want Randy Moss?" He's like, "No, we don't need Randy Moss. We got Kenny Britt. We got other guys here. We don't need him, and we're good with what we got right now." I think Nate Washington was on that team, so we're good right now. So they get Randy Moss. So I run the interview at 6 o'clock. I said, "Here's what some people said about getting Randy Moss. It was nothing bad." I go in the locker room next day. Tulloch corners me. "Hey, you put me in a bad light." I'm like, "How?" Your interview. I'm like, "I asked you about Randy Moss.
You said it.
You said you didn't need him. You said nothing bad about Randy Moss. You said you believe in the guys in his room. Yeah, but you took that out of context." And I was like, "Steven, how dumb are you? This is what you said. Oh, you inserted your own words in that." I'm like, "Do you know how interviews work?" And Dan Phillips, our buddy from Fox, is right next to me. And Dan's like, "Yeah, we just played the soundbite. It didn't sound bad at all." And so he didn't talk. And so years later, he came back for an event and he apologized. I didn't know who he knew I was.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, man, I'm sorry about that. I overreacted." I said, "Man, I forgot about it the second you walked away." So I was like, "Come on, man." I thought Tulloch was a hell of a linebacker because he left here, went to the Lions, and had a nice little career up there. But, I mean, when you start lashing out at the media for something like that, you know the ship's going down, and that's what was happening.
615-737-1025. We'll have more coming here from Key West. Talk the Titans, the marker Key West, Jason Big Joe.
Yes, I'm really thankful to our sponsors down here, Reunion Township at 109 City Limits Apartments. Thank you. You can find them at reuniontownship.com or live at citylimits.com. We tell you luxury living is for you. Those two places have it. Thank you to the Roxy 8 Theater in Dixon. Belinda, thank you for our partnership. We love you. We love Dixon. We love the Roxy 8 Theater. And our good friends at the Nashville Cats, Greg Pogue, Jeff Fisher, thank you. Again, great merchandise for the Christmas season. Just go to NashvilleCats.com. Everything's there. And 2026, my friends, in Clarksville is going to be a fantastic year for the Nashville Cats. More on that coming soon. But again, thank you to the Nashville Cats for being part of this trip.
615-737-1025. Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 1025 the game here on this. I was waiting for it.
What is that? Sounds like a car alarm.
No.
It's a song.
Make some noise.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Thank you, David.
Good job, David. We are back. I think we might have dropped off for a second. We apologize for that, but we should be good to go now. Live at the Marker Key West, talking about the Titans and just what you want to see from them. Rich wants to weigh in now at 615-737-1025. Rich, what's up?
Hey, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hey, I just had a question about Cam Ward. To me, his mechanics look off when he's back there in the pocket and moving around. I just don't think he's a franchise quarterback. I think after next year, the Titans will be drafting another quarterback. And my next question is, when is the last time a player has not been offered a scholarship out of high school, played for the FCS, for a couple of years, moved on out west, and then came over to Miami? When's the last time they had success in the NFL? Do you know? Thank you.
Yes, a guy named Baker Mayfield was a walk-on at Texas Tech, got beat out by Patrick Mahomes. He's a walk-in, walked on in Oklahoma, and there you go. It don't happen. It doesn't happen a lot, but talent always rises, and Baker Mayfield's a guy that did that. He's a walk-on at Texas Tech, walk-on in Oklahoma, and then won the Heisman Trophy and got to do that. And that's the thing. Look, thank you for the call. If you look at Cam Ward at Miami, he was great. He made great passes, delivered down the field. Watch that Florida game where he beat them scrambling and running around, and he did all that. I agree. I think the sidearm passes are lazy. I think when a quarterback throws off his back feet are lazy. And somebody put out last night, I saw on Instagram, the top 5 worst plays in the NFL this year. Cam Ward's on 4 of those. Not good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dropping the ball.
Yeah.
And the worst play in the NFL this year was the fumble versus the Patriots when he backpedaled, fumbled, they picked it up, and then got into the end zone. So it's really a bad situation for him now. He needs a lot of help. And I really, really think Mike Borgonzi can help him. I really, really believe that Borgonzi's a football guy. He knows what he's doing, and he can help Cam Ward.
Yeah, and look, I mean, to Rich's point on they'll be drafting another quarterback, that may be true, but you better hope that it's not, because they need to use this draft capital to, like you just said, build around Cam Ward.
What did Floyd Reese always tell you?
If he could get away with it, he'd draft a quarterback every year.
He would. And that's the thing is, like, when you pick number 1, I mean, the pressure is just boom right there. And it's always go back to Jamarcus Russell. I mean, I know it's a bad comparison, but you just said that number 1 pick. The number 1 pick's supposed to be an Aikman or a Manning, and it's usually not. And then, but you look at Baker Mayfield. I mean, how Cleveland, why ever got rid of him? Look what he's doing now. It's just 50-50, man. So you just never know, but he needs a lot of help. Cam Ward does.
Let's go to Chris on the Titans. Chris, what's up?
Hey, guys, how's it going? Hey, you're talking about Knoxville and Memphis area not getting the games this weekend. It kind of reminds me, we had a group of friends. We'd always get together on Sunday afternoons, eat snacks, watch the Titans games. We haven't done that in several years. My friends have now started going to birthday parties with their wives and stuff. And so if this is happening in Knoxville and Memphis, you know this is bad for the Titans when even your own fans don't even want to watch your games anymore in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, no, Chris, you're right. And that's the thing is, like, for so long, I mean, when the Titans were on the road, we'd all get together and watch the games and everything. And then, there'd be tailgate parties when they're at home. But when Chase showed me that map, I mean, it's just a small little blip across the entire country. And I'm telling you, that drove the point home of how bad this franchise is right now.
I really believe, looking back, I know hindsight's 20/20, but
Sorry.
Chris,
there was a delay there.
Did you get swallowed by the whale? Are you Jonah?
I think there was a delay there, so
That's
sorry
all right.
about that.
Thank you, Chris. We love you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate the call. Kenny the mailman has called in. Hello, Kenny.
Hello, good friends. Was it just me, or y'all started talking about the poor TV coverage of the Titans and the radio coverage went out?
Yeah. I guess they got us.
It's just the word Titans. But here's the dirty little secret. We know they barely sell any merchandise nationwide. Nobody wants to watch it. If a restaurant was run that way, it would go out of business. But a small percentage of every Cowboy shirt sold, a small percentage of every Patriot fan that turns the TV on, everything sold at the Bears game, goes to Miss Amy. What you got to worry about?
Right. Yeah, that's a good
You're
point.
100% correct, man.
I mean, why spend the money to super improve work 14, 15 hours a day when you just sort of rake it in like the casino dealer? Y'all have a great day, and I'm waiting for you to get on home, friends. Goodbye.
Thanks,
Thank you,
buddy.
Kenny.
Appreciate you.
it. We'll be flying out this afternoon, and knock on wood, everything seems to be on time.
And if not, we're stuck here. Well, bad. But no,
Worst
we'll
place to be stuck.
there are for that to do that. So, people are still passionate about this football team, but I think they've had enough. I mean, it's just, we talked about with Amy Adams. I mean, she comes down and introduces Mike Keith, but doesn't say anything. Did she say anything to Mike Keith on the field that day?
No.
I don't. Yeah, right.
She didn't say anything publicly. I don't even think she introduced him.
Whew.
Well,
I don't. I mean, and then you got the Texans, and then who rolls in here next week? I know they have the Texans. I know they got Cleveland on the road, San Francisco on the road.
They got three straight at home.
Yes,
so
sir.
they got Houston, Seattle, Jacksonville.
Seattle.
Yeah.
That could be really bad.
You know
next
what,
week.
though? That's the one. That's the one game that Seattle should come in here and curb stomp the Titans. And that's the one that they'll probably somehow, some way figure out how to win, and nobody will have an explanation for it.
I said the Chiefs, but you're right. There's always the one game they win.
Because Seattle's one of the hottest teams in the league right now.
And their record on the road is almost impeccable. They don't
Right.
lose on the road. Yeah.
So the Titans on paper have no shot in hell in winning against Seattle, and watch them do it. Watch them get blown out 28-0 this week, and then turn around and Cam Ward plays the game of his life and they beat Seattle.
What if they do get beat 28-0 by the Texans? I mean, you got some serious things going on. I mean, it's already bad now, but
yeah,
with coaching, and do you sit somebody? Do you put somebody out there? I mean, the question is, we've been about Cam Ward. If he's getting beaten by the offensive line, do you keep him in there? And my thing was keep him in there because he's got to learn. But if he's getting slobber knocked every game and you're not seeing any development, then yeah, a question like whether or not he should play whole games. If he's not getting any better.
Trey wants to weigh in on the Titans. Hello, Trey.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hey, you hear me?
Good.
What's up, man?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to say that I don't believe Cam Ward's gonna get better. I believe that he's playing this mind game thing, and I think it's affecting his play out on the field. And if they think we're gonna sit around here and wait till next year for somebody to step up and say, "Hey, we're gonna try to draft another quarterback or get another veteran in here," we can't wait on that. And like Big Joe was saying, he's terrible. Am I the only one that can see it? He's terrible, and we need something better, or he needs to get himself together. What do y'all think? Do you think that he's going to throw? Huh?
I never said
Go
he was
ahead,
terrible. I just said he needs a lot of help, and he's regressed. But he needs a lot of help.
Hey, Big Joe, y'all think he's going to throw 10 touchdowns this season?
Probably not. Thanks for the call, Trey.
Thank you, buddy.
Probably
Bye.
not.
Probably not. Thanks, Trey.
Yeah, I think you're right. You got to build a team around him. Like, he has nothing to work with. The offensive line sucks. They got now. Do they have some building blocks? Maybe, but like J.C. Latham's been a huge disappointment. Like, he's gone the complete wrong direction. And I know people argued on that pick, but it was never that he was a bad player. It was, you could have had Who was the tight end that was out there?
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, and some other things, and you didn't do that. But
so here is the Colts in '99. Their draft right after Peyton, they had to build around him. They got Edgerrin James, Hall of Fame. Mike Peterson, linebacker, Florida. They got Brandon Burlsworth, who unfortunately passed away in a car accident after that. But then they started drafting, Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne. They started building with him. They knew it wouldn't be made in a day to do that. And that's what with Cam Ward. You got to build around him. I mean, everybody was on board with Cam Ward being the number one pick in the draft, right? So all these experts aren't dumb. When all of them said this, okay, they all said he would be something, but you got to surround. This isn't Michael Jordan with the Bulls. This is a quarterback in the National Football League that needs a lot of help, and I really think Borgonzi's going to get him help. It just takes a while.
615-737-1025. We'll get back to your phones and texts. Coming up next, live from Key West at the Marker, it's Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday. Sam Malone hanging out with us as well. Well, cheers. At the Marker Key West, where we have had a blast. We have, during this break, literally run into all our friends we made down here. So
From Nashville,
yeah.
too.
Couple from Nashville, Ryan and Courtney, who listen. So shout out to them. But yeah, it's been fun. We've had a good time. But
Always a good time.
Taking your calls and texts on the Tennessee Titans. Eric, you're up now. What's up, Eric?
I don't think, because I know you said I haven't called it because you haven't made mistakes, and I'm not calling to tell you made mistakes, but a lot of times you make mistakes, and either I'm not able to call in or can't tell you, and then by the time I do, I forget about them. So
You're good.
Yeah. Hey,
So what call is this?
No. This is actually about the Titans, guys. I've heard already people are saying Cam's a bust. I'm hearing people say, I've even heard the other day we wound up the number one pick. I've even heard one outrageous person say we ought to trade Cam Ward and then draft the quarterback from Indiana at number one. I said, guys, come on, let's not do this again. You got to stick with them. And there comes a point, guys, because I hear people saying let's tank for number one, and we could. So I'm not saying it's definitely wind up with a number one pick. If we do, I think we ought to try and make a trade with the Jets because they've got 3 first-rounders and where we can get a haul because I know they're going to be drafting a quarterback. But it also comes to a point, and I'm not saying it's going to happen this year, but what do you do if we're bad again next year? You wind up near or at the number one pick. There comes a point you don't want to keep doing that because that's not good for the organization. And also, I don't want the NFL sniff around saying, hey, if the Tennessee Titans wind up with the number one pick a couple years or 3 years on the road, we're going to have to investigate this because they're not running a franchise right. And I don't want the NFL coming around doing that, guys. I want stability. I want to improve. I don't want to keep tanking for the number one pick because how is that working out? We need to try and improve the team around Cam, do what we can for him because I just don't want to keep being in this position. Guys, I'll get off. Y'all take care and we'll talk again.
Thank you, Eric. And look, you're right. But, I mean, I'll say it. If they end up with the number one overall pick again this year, which I think there's a very good chance of that to this point, that's not the end of the world if you let Borgonzi do what I think Borgonzi is capable of doing.
Agreed.
And that is, like he said, I think the Jets become a dance partner. They got the 3 firsts that they can work with, and you make moves with them to move out of that number one spot, put yourself in a position to get a playmaker for Cam Ward, whether it be a receiver or edge rusher. I would say edge or an offensive playmaker. You do that, and then you add other draft assets, then all of a sudden you find yourself in a pretty good position to build. Yeah. And then you're going to have the cap space to supplement some of that in free agency.
Well, not only that, I mean, you build through the draft to look at all these great teams have done that. The Chiefs, their 2 best players got through the draft, Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes, Trey Smith, Chris Jones. I mean, they've added some good things. You have to be a solid drafter to be a good football team. Every team right now that's been the best in the National Football League has had great drafts. So let Borgonzi do this and get it done. I mean, you look at Robinson's draft in 16 was really good. 19 was really good. I mean, and then, yeah, he bottomed out a little bit there. We know that. But, man, if you can sustain that, the Colts have drafted really well the last several years on the front lines, and you see what they got now. So it all goes back. You can spend all day long, and you see what happens, not only with the football team in our town, but with the damn hockey team, who's a massive disappointment spending money on. So there's a smart way to do it. There's an easy way to do it. And there's the right way to do it. You just got to figure out one of the 3. Mine.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. A couple of texts. Johnny in Hendersonville. If the Titans get beat by 25 this weekend, who is Amy going to fire? There's nobody left but T-Rack. Could you imagine if they announced the T-Rack got fired?
Oh, that would be so. I mean, it would be awful. But
she gets to the point where she gets so mad she fires the raccoon.
We laugh. We could see that happening.
Oh, 100%. We could see that happening. Jeremy in Clarksville. Ward could throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns in a game, and Trey would still say he sucks.
Thank you. I don't know what he's got against Cam Ward. I mean,
he's never liked him, though. Like, it's funny. Even when they drafted him, he hasn't liked him. Kevin in Hendersonville. If the Titans happen to get the 1st overall again this year, I'd love to see them make a trade out of it with a team that could land that pick the following season with that massive wide receiver class.
Let me ask you this.
That's a good point too.
We didn't talk. We listened to J.C. Latham after the Raiders game in Vegas. Did he just look lost? I'm not going to say he's disinterested, but I think he looked defeated. That's a word. He looked defeated in the locker room that day. There was no emotion. This is from J.C. Latham. They got beat, and he gave a bunch of sacks. I know that. But he just looked defeated sitting in the line. I'm like, man, I'd be so mad if I had a bad game and I'm going to get better. And I don't know. It just looked, I don't know. It looked not good from that perspective. And when you're sitting there and the only guy on the offensive line is Skoronski, who's looking decent, well, you need all five to work well to get it done, not one of five.
This guy looks like Jim Wyatt.
Oh, my God, he does. Jim escaped the Titans, too, to get down here. I worry about Jim. I used to worry about Mike Keith. He got the hell out of town.
Yeah.
I worry about Jim. He's got to write positive, good things about this franchise.
I think with the J.C. Latham thing, I just think we got sold a bill of goods on Bill Callahan.
He's the best.
Yeah, and maybe oversold that, and maybe we just got fooled on Maybe we're gonna find out J.C. Latham was a bad pick, which is unfortunate. But again, that's on the previous regime. So
they could have had Bowers.
They could have had Bowers. Yeah. Can you imagine Brock Bowers with Cam Ward?
It'd be good.
Yeah. I mean, because that's what he needs. He needs an offensive playmaker, and he doesn't have that.
Oh, man, he does not have that at all. Poor guy, man.
I mean, if you were able to find him a stud receiver that is a true number one, and then you put him with Io Manor and DK and maybe find, one more, all of a sudden you got something different.
I'm sorry. A guy walks up with a shirt that says, drinks well with others.
I like that. You need that.
Yeah, that's it, man. No, I'm with you, man. And again, so this draft will be, you pick number one. I mean, if you go number one, what position right now? Chase McCabe, you're on the clock. Tennessee Titans. Don't answer after we do this, but you're on the clock right now. Number one pick. What position do you go for? Don't answer right now. Wait after.
Oh, okay.
Let people know. If you're drafting a position number one, where are you going next year? Because it's probably going to be number one.
Okay.
Not a player, the position.
So you're taking the trade option out. You're just saying I'm making the pick at number one.
Yeah, because I thought they would trade number one this year. They didn't. I think they stick with their number one.
Nah, I think they would this year. Okay, we'll answer that coming up next. Chasing Big Joe live at the Marker Key West here on 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe 2-5 the game on this Wednesday live at the Marker, Key West. So Joe asked the question, if the Titans are picking number one, we're saying they stick and pick number one overall for the second year in a row. What are you looking for position-wise?
And don't go down like, oh, the number one guy is this defensive end out of Miami next year. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I just position group. Remember, we're helping Cam Ward here.
Yeah, for me, it would be a wide receiver. I mean,
Number one?
Yeah, I mean, I want a wide receiver with their pick.
Remember who the Cowboys drafted first in '88?
Was that Irvin?
Michael Irvin. Who
Yeah.
they draft the next year in '89?
Aikman?
Yeah, at 90.
Emmett Smith?
I mean, not every team does that, but
Yeah.
Aikman, they got Aikman help. I mean, Irvin got him a quarterback, and they got a running back. So I agree with you. I think a receiver would be fantastic to go with Cam Ward. I know, figure the defense out, a pass rush or this and that. They got Obi-Wan Dejo from UCLA. What's his name? Adamato. He's from UCLA.
Oladejo?
Oladejo. I cannot pronounce his name. Thank you for that. I
Obi-Wan
appreciate that.
Kenobi? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, the force is not with him. Pass rush.
No, it is not.
But yeah, give me a dynamic, and don't text us about, well, no, really, the last number one receiver to get drafted was Keyshawn Johnson in 1996. I know that. But we're talking about getting Cam Ward. Get him that one guy, man. Plug him with Ayu Manor and DK. Get Gunnar Helm there, and you're doing something. This is really good and exciting. No more linemen going first, please. I'm with you, and I hate agreeing with you, Chase, but give me somebody, a number one receiver as well. It'd be fantastic with Cam Ward.
So in the latest mock draft from CBS, this is how they have it. They have the Titans drafting Arvell Reese, linebacker out of The Ohio State.
No.
And then Fernando Mendoza goes second to the Saints. Carnell Tate from Ohio State goes third overall to the New York Football Giants.
Who's the top? Give me the top receiver they've got going next year.
Tate, I guess, from Ohio State.
Okay.
Isn't there the other guy? But he's the next year. I don't think he's eligible this year.
Is Ryan Williams able to come out? Because, he's only 17 when he started at Alabama. I've only told you that 1,000 times during a football game.
I don't know.
Or is he a sophomore? Oh, he would be at the top 5 if he's coming out. So he's got another year.
Yeah. So that is what they have. Let's see a couple others. This is USA Today. They have Arvell Reese, who's a edge rusher, linebacker, defensive end, going to the Titans. Mendoza to the Saints. Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State, going to the Giants.
No. Give me the highest receiver on that board, and I'm good to go. And build that with Cam. Do what you need. I mean, it's not rocket science here.
Yeah.
It's not.
Cleveland takes Ty Simpson. The Jets take Dante Moore from Oregon.
Ty Simpson's interesting because NIL money, he can make a fortune again for another year there.
Yeah. The Raiders take Reuben Bain, the defensive end from Miami. I like him.
Him and Max Crosby would be good together.
Yeah, but I mean, I would like him with the Titans. So let's see. Others say, Weston Hermitage says, what position? Owner, and apparently a new mascot. Side question: how does one individual apply to be the mascot for the Titans? I don't know. That's great.
Oh man.
Weston Clarksville. Speaking of draft, I think that's where we mess up. We draft players because we need the position, and not taking the best player on the board. I think that was the old way of doing things.
Yep.
But I don't think that is this way. Chris in Clarksville. We've got to get the best offensive tackle in the draft. Until we develop an O-line, we will never be able to run or pass and see how good our quarterback is. On the Latham discussion, I can't help but think that moving him to the right tackle gave him a disadvantage because it seemed like he was better last year when he was at left tackle and looked more natural. Thoughts?
I don't want any more linemen in the first round. We were told J.C. Latham's the guy, man. Left tackle, disaster. Right tackle, not much better. You sign Dan Moore. I get the need to do that, but give me a weapon. Give me a weapon, right? I can't more give me a weapon. We've told this story before about players plays and playmakers, right? You
Yeah.
need playmakers to make great plays. Give me the playmaker. Give me that receiver. Bring him here. Let him take the top on off the defense.
I'm with you on that. Dylan and Antioch, oh my God, if they take a linebacker at number 1, I'll lose it.
Right? They take a line.
A lot of you are saying offensive line.
No, stop it.
Matt from Nashville, it's boring, but the Titans should draft offensive lineman with our first round pick for the next 5 years.
I can't stomach another offensive lineman getting drafted.
Yeah. Love the show, fellas, but it doesn't make any sense to be talking about taking a receiver as the number 1 pick if you can't protect the quarterback long enough to throw him the ball. This team has sucked so long, we have no ability to protect the quarterback. Even a mediocre quarterback does all right if he has good protection.
3 words, 3-step drop, and just throw it up. Let the guy run underneath it and let him get there. I'm telling you, they can't draft another lineman. You can't do it. Dan Moore's booked in for a while. So whoever you get number 1's got to play. J.C. Latham's going to play.
They're going to look. They got to draft linemen, but you don't have to do it.
You're not doing number 1.
Number 1, no.
No. Go down the line and do that. But you're not.
But you can get a guard. You can get a guard later, which they need. They need a guard and a center, I think, and then maybe a tackle.
Oh, they need a tackle. Most definitely need a tackle. They need 4 to 5 on that offensive line, and use the first pick to get. But I want a receiver. I want a receiver to do that.
Dr. Crane, you get a little sun on the nose there, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that was earlier today.
Yeah. He's got his captain hat on.
He's walking for the folks. Our great producer, Dr. Crane, is walking around the pool waving at people. I saw you waving at them, acknowledging people. All right, this is great.
Yeah, he's good.
Keep doing your job over there, man. You look like Captain and Tennille is left now.
David James just sent us a screenshot that says this looks like the start to a weird porno. I'm done.
I just see Nick shirtless in a captain's hat. I'm just like, what's going on?
Yeah, Nick is shirtless in a captain's hat. That is
Go, dude, go.
You're fine.
Go. You look like you're running for alderman of Key West. So go shake hands with people.
Captain of the Keys.
Yeah, that's good. Now he's waving. Oh, that's so good. Sorry, we got off kilter.
David, please text me that picture, please.
He did. You're on it.
Okay, thank you so much.
That is hilarious. So we'll see. Obviously, a lot of time to talk draft, but
God, we're doing it in mid-November.
Yep, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. Coming up next, I have an interesting little stat for you.
Okay.
Today is the last day of something.
Wait, I made my credit card payment today. I know I did that. Or did I?
Today is the last day of something, and I'll tell you what that is coming up next. Chase and Big Joe, we're live at the Marker Key West here on 102.5 The Game. Hour number 3, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday, live at the Marker Key West, our final day. We got a bunch of folks out here by the pool. Dr. Crane has made friends with everybody and is talking to folks, so it's been a good time. And we have really appreciated them having us this week.
It is a Tennessee takeover down here at the Marker Key West Harbor Resort. Really thank to Junior and Anthony for the that the band going to turn the music down. Love that band.
The band's just playing.
Get the band going. Yeah, man. Go band. Yeah, nah. Somebody check on David James in the room. Hey, David.
Hey, David. Are we even on?
I don't know. David, are you there? Hello, David.
There it is.
Yeah, sorry, we had some difficulties getting other shows going, so sorry guys about
That's
that.
okay. You're good, David.
That's
You're doing well, buddy. Thank you, brother. Our stay at the Marker Key West Harbor Resort. Thank you to Anthony and Junior down here who have been such great hosts. It's a Tennessee takeover here at the Marker Key West Harbor Resort. If you want to go there, the information, markerkeywest.com. Look, if you now, they gave us a deal through our show. It's 20% off their best available rates. If you come and book now at the markerkeywest.com, use the group code ESPN and you get 20% off. It's wonderful. Again, so thank you to the Marker Key West. Also, thank you to our partners down here, Reunion Township at 109, City Limits Apartments, reuniontownship.com, City Limits Apartments down in Spring Hill. Live at City Limits, the website. Also to the Roxy 8 Theater in Dixon. Belinda, thank you for being a great partner with us. And to the Nashville Cats as well. All the information for the Nashville Cats. Great merchandise available. NashvilleCats.com. We really appreciate everybody being a partner with us, not only on our show, but at Cromwell Media 102.5 The Game. We love you guys, so thank you for everything.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sure. Today is the last day that the penny is being minted.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
I had no idea.
Yep. It was, I guess they've looked at it from an economic standpoint that it just doesn't make physical sense anymore to produce the penny.
Doesn't it cost more than a penny to make a penny?
Yes. It costs 37 cents to make a penny.
We got common sense coming back in the world. I
Yep.
like this.
So it just
So today's the
Yeah.
last day. So the pennies will be sort of like, hey, thanks for all you do. Take care.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
actually it costs 3.69 cents to make.
So not 37 cents.
Yeah. So
36.9 cents?
no, 3.69.
So every penny, it takes 3 to make 1. All right.
Yeah.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. Well, I did not know that. I'd not seen that anywhere.
So this was the President Donald Trump ordered the Treasury Department back in February to stop minting pennies. His argument was that pennies cost more to mint than they are worth. Echoed a recommendation from Elon Musk in January to put an end to the penny because producing 4.5 billion pennies in fiscal year 2023 cost taxpayers more than $179 million.
Again, common sense. Hey,
There's no argument there.
welcome back. Oh, that's
So-
great. Oh, man, the penny.
Yeah, so the penny is gone. So hang on to a penny for your thoughts.
When I get change back now, I'm like, oh man, I don't want change. You got the penny running around and all that. So, yeah, that's great. I know people like to collect a lot of coins and things, and so keep a couple pennies around. Now, is that made with all copper? Is that what that is? I mean,
Yeah.
is part of that?
Yeah,
I should
probably.
Know, I should know more about this, and I don't.
Also, this is what Army's going to wear in the Army-Navy game.
Was it Gothic?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I like the helmets, though. The silver helmets are kind of bad.
Have we gone overboard with these jerseys and uniforms?
100%.
Okay,
We did that a long time ago.
Thank you. I thought so too as well. Yeah, and that's the thing is that, I mean, they're cute and cool and all that, but some of them just got. I mean, I think Oregon started this nonsense, and it's like, Shane, we're trying to keep up with Oregon. You're not going to keep up with Oregon, not with Phil Knight being there and the money pumped in there, but I think some of these are like I thought when Vandy beat. Was it LSU? They had the classic style, or was it Missouri? I forget. It looked really good. I like that. And the Vols and black uniforms, I'll give me the orange all day long because orange uniforms really piss off the rest of the SEC.
Yeah.
They just like, that stupid orange up there, it pisses off, and I love it. So wear orange all the time. And there's a reason Alabama hasn't gotten cute with all this because it's iconic, legendary colors to do that. And Florida did the helmets with a big F on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just give me the Gators. That's
Yeah.
badass right there.
Well, the F I think is old school.
It is.
Yeah, I mean I think they used to do that.
I'm not a fan of that, but nobody asked me.
Well, they're not a fan of you, so
But like the Ole Miss one that'll never come back, Colonel Reb
yeah.
on
No,
the
he's
and
retired.
I understand that. He's not going to come back. But that was really
He's
cool.
wandering the grove.
He's wandering the groove like that. But the baby blue Ole Miss, the script Ole Miss is really good. LSU. I mean, the white and the yellow
white-
helmets.
Yeah. I like the white helmets.
Oh, yeah.
Those are so cool.
Really good like that.
Also, I guess when we're flying back tonight, we might be able to see the Northern Lights.
I thought I saw him this morning.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did you?
I saw something. I saw stars. I'm not sure what it was.
So that could
man.
that could be fun on the flight home to do that. But
Let me ask you this.
Yep.
Do you think when the Titans move in 27 new uniforms?
I think they're going to do a whole rebrand.
Thumbtack
I think they'll still
there?
be the. No, I don't. I think new logo, just a whole new look.
I'd like to see some red.
I would like to see more red. I like the blue. I'm fine with the Columbia blue because she wants to keep that as homage to her dad and to the Oilers, and that's fine. But what I would like them to do is have a whole new uniform set with 3 jerseys, home, away, alt, and then do a throwback because I think the NFL should do a throwback weekend. But instead of throwing back to the Oilers, throw back to the Titans, to the 99
Okay,
Titans.
I'll give you that. Yep, I
With
like that.
the two-tone blue and
Helmet-wise, I've seen a lot of mock-ups, AI mock-ups with helmets, and there's some that are really cool that are like a deeper shade of red with a T.
yeah.
They look really cool. But
Yeah.
they won't do that because it looks like Tennessee balls, and I get all that,
Yeah.
but it looks nothing like the Tennessee balls.
Yeah.
It's a T that's this.
I like the dark blue helmet, but I like a white helmet too. And then I'd be fine. I think they could pull off doing something like with that light blue and black.
Right?
I think that would really look cool.
Yeah, I like to see them do something. I mean, just be different, moving to a new stadium, new look, and all that. Because they did that when they moved into Nissan Stadium in '99. They unveiled it. Who was it? It was Hendrick, Wycheck, Eddie, and Blaine, right?
Yep.
Before they did that, and that looked really cool. That was a fun day, man.
Yeah.
God, that was back in April or May.
But I mean, you could do
99.
3. They let you do 3 helmets now.
Do they?
Yeah. So you could do a red, white, and blue if you wanted to.
Okay.
They finally. I don't know why they were so against that, but
I don't know. They should do it just because it's a new start, new everything. The movie. Are the Bills? Weren't the Bills doing something?
would you like that? Somebody just sent
Love it.
that. I think that's kind of cool.
Love it. That's so you got a T, basically a sword.
It's
and
the
then-
sword. It's the sword logo with the oil derrick mixed into it, the tri-star, and everything is Oilers colors.
Who that is? I really like.
I
that.
love the red face mask. See, I don't think red should be the dominant color, but definitely be an accent.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people would like that look because the powder blue with the stripe down the middle reminds you too much of the Oilers.
Yeah, but I think it's a cool look. I think you mix old with new.
God, I hope she gets help picking this out. I don't think she can pick this out either. Oh my goodness.
No, I mean, I don't like the current uniform set.
Me neither.
I don't think it looks. I think they were trying too hard to be futuristic and listening to Nike and all this stuff. And now you're seeing like most teams kind of go back.
Would you let them have 4 different helmet mock-ups? Let the fans pick it?
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't because remember when they were naming that submarine and they named it McBodie, McFace, or something? People got to vote on it. People got to vote on a submarine or something, and they named it the most obnoxious, dumb name ever. I don't think you need to leave hands like that. Things like that in the hands of the people.
Yeah, that's fair.
What was that you just pulled up? Was that a helmet?
Somebody said. Somebody texted and said that blue with the white string really stands out, and it's a garbage bag.
I love that. Oh, man.
That is fantastic. 615-737-1025. We'll come back with more live from the Marker Key West, having a good time on our final day here on 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday. A little dirty laundry bringing us back.
Sounds good. A lot of response today. Our question of the day is, where would you love your ashes to be spread? It's not a morbid thing. We're wondering. We saw years ago somebody got broke into Jordan-Hare Stadium, had their ashes spread on the 50-yard line. Somebody did that at Neyland Stadium as well. Where would you like your ashes to be spread? I said earlier, give me the middle of Duval Street in Key West, and then give me the 50-yard line at McGavick High School. Places that are really special to me that I love. And we had some really, really good ones early, even some smart-ass ones that we love too as well. So 615-737-1025.
I said turn 4 at the beach, Daytona International Speedway, a little bit on the farm, back at home, and then just off in the harbor here in Key West.
Off in the harbor. Do it right there. There's some place that makes you happy to do that and to spread the ashes and let your family know what you want to do. I mean, there's not a wrong answer. Some of the answers earlier were golf courses, farms, places around where you'd like that to be done. But
Sure.
I don't know, man. It's just something to think about because it turns to be just a beautiful day here. It's going to be beautiful back in Nashville when we get back. But it's just I don't know, man. Just places that make you really, really happy. The other question I have was like, what's your perfect spot on earth? You know, your perfect spot.
I think we're in yours.
Yeah, right. And it turned into your ashes just spread out where you want it to be when you say goodbye. When the good Lord calls you home.
Yeah. A couple of people replying to our uniform discussions. Here's one for the Titans.
Oh, that is fantastic. A bunch of clowns.
That's pretty good. 5604, and then another one with this is the logo with a dumpster on fire.
Oh, that is so good and quick to do that.
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
is good.
gosh.
Yeah,
I think they'll change. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll leak it a little bit and show you what you got to do. But I totally think a new tie uniform change. I mean, you got to start. That's a new beginning. That's new everything. So you might as well have new uniforms there.
4657 Texas J says, growing up in Houston and being an Oilers Titans fan for 40 plus years, I wish they could find something that would still incorporate the Oilers tradition. Doesn't have to be the main colors, but anything would be great. I think that's maybe either your uniform set, which they've gone back to that Columbia blue. That's the primary color now. So you do that. I'd love the helmet that's the red, white, and blue. I mean, that'd be cool.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think the Oilers, when they moved here, should have left that in Houston like the Browns did?
Probably looking back on it now, I mean, yes, because if you look at like the Winnipeg Jets, the Arizona Coyotes gave the history of the Winnipeg Jets back to the Jets, which was a different franchise.
Right.
The Arizona Coyotes have been left in Arizona, so Utah's an expansion team.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, I think iconic. The difference is, like, a lot of times a team gets moved because they get sold. That's why I think Bud Adams is having such a hard time getting in the Hall of Fame, because he moved the team.
Is Jim Irsay, or not Jim? What's Jim Irsay's dad's name? Robert Irsay.
Yeah.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't.
I mean, he moved.
So.
What he did. Moved the Colts in the dark of the night to Indianapolis to do that. And
yeah.
So I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. But, I mean, that's more egregious. If you want to use that for moving a franchise than it was anything else.
He is not.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Should Jim be in the Hall of Fame?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, he's been he's been one of the owners that I think has helped move the NFL, forward.
You're going to hate this. You know who? It's not an owner thing, but you know who I think does not belong in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Bill Cowher.
Yeah.
I had a real problem. This is me, of Bill Cowher being in the Hall of Fame. He won one Super Bowl.
Yep.
So if that's a qualification, and he won a bunch of games, I get all that. So that qualification, you win one Super Bowl, then Gruden should be in the Hall of Fame. Then guys who won one Super Bowl should be in the Hall of Fame. That's why, just because you own a team doesn't put you in the Hall of Fame. I don't think you deserve, because you own a football team, you get in the Hall of Fame. Not at all. And so, the questions of Bud Adams, I think Bud should get in, because what he did with the AFL and everything that happened after that kept a few things afloat. And John McClain's talked about that. But I just think that we all too often put him in the Hall of Fame, put him in the Hall of Fame. I think some people shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Can I change? I want to change something.
Do
on
whatever.
my ashes.
Yeah.
Space.
Space?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go into space. Like Gene Roddenberry.
Okay, how you gonna do this?
I don't know. I mean, I figured by the time I'm gone, it'll be easier.
Could Ricky and I shoot a rocket off your property up straight up? And there goes Chase.
I like how you're assuming that you and Ricky are going to outlive me.
Our luck, that thing would go up, come straight back down, and hit us. Like, damn it! God,
Hey boys, nice of you to join me.
Couldn't even get rid of him for a little bit. God damn it! You can always change your mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam in Portland wants to weigh in on whatever we're talking about. Adam, what's up?
Well, I'd always had the plan of like taking a really hot day, and I tell my kids like, make it a really hot day, go to the top of Nissan, Adelphia, LP, whatever you call it, and throw my ashes off so that way I really affect the game. But you got to scream, "That's my dad!" But now that they're closing in the stadium, it's not going to affect them. It's not going to be the same thing. So now I'm like, just put me, because we got a man cave, and the economy's so bad that I don't think they're ever going to be able to own a home. So I'm like, y'all just put me in my man cave and live together and have that up on like a mantle in my man cave so I can watch football in there forever, and I would be fine with that.
Oh, that's great. Good one, buddy. I like that.
That's a good one. I think my favorite is the episode of The Simpsons where Homer thinks he's going to die because he ate the fish.
Yeah, the blowfish.
And he and Marge are like sitting there talking, and Marge is, or Homer goes, "Now, Marge, after I'm gone, I know you're going to be lonely." And she's like, "Oh, Homer, I could never find another." And he goes, "Darn tootin', that's why I want you to have me stuffed and placed on the couch as a constant reminder of our marriage."
Dylan has a good. I want my ashes buried on my property, and then for an apple tree to be planted on top of me, so I can forever provide for my family.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dylan, you're getting us good right now. Tommy, spread me on the highest mountain in Colorado, snow, and the rest in Lake McDonald in Montana, since I've never been. You got it, pal. Done.
Jonas says, "I want my ashes to be frozen into the ice at Centennial Sportsplex, where I grew up playing hockey."
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
These are all places that
Yeah.
are special and memorable for you to do that with that. And a lot of these have like a little sports things with that, like because there's a lot of things, you people grow up with their dad or grandpa going to a certain game. I'm surprised we can get more like Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
A lot of people grew up watching
like on the
Braves.
pitcher's mound at Truist or
somewhere,
yeah.
or the parking lot. What's the remaining from Fulton County? Anything remaining?
Yeah, the parking lot. I mean, because where Georgia State plays, the parking lot still got the wall where Henry hit the home run.
It's like home plate, like marked off in the parking lot. Okay,
the whole
that's
infield
cool.
is.
I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the whole infield is. So that's what was kind of cool.
Oh,
at the Mall of America, I think one of the entrances they have home plate of the old.
That's right.
Veteran Stadium or whatever in Minnesota.
Yep, and Milwaukee County's got out in their parking lots got like the plate or home plate or something out there as well.
Yeah,
those are cool to be. All right, would you please leave us alone if you don't mind? Our esteemed producer, Dr. Crane.
You're fine.
Are you casting for a movie or something? Because we think you are.
Dude, you're getting burnt. That's what she said. Oh boy,
running for alderman of Key West.
He's doing something.
Nick Frazier. You're going to make naps mandatory. That part of your platform. Afternoon naps.
Everybody should work.
Everybody should work. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I like it. The caps. It's the best part of the whole trip.
Is it not? Yes.
If you're watching on the stream, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. If you are, please. Oh, man.
615-737-1025. Our phone and text line driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. We'll have more coming from the marker here in Key West, Florida. Chasing Big Joe on this Wednesday, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday. We're live at the Marker Key West, wrapping up our time here. Chase, Big Joe, Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier's put a shirt on, so that's been nice.
It is really nice. Yeah, really thankful to the Marker Key West Harbor Resort. They've been really good for us. If you'd like to come down here and look, they give, because of us and because we love our listeners, 20% off their best available rate. If you go book right now, use the group code ESPN. You get 20% off. We're 2 blocks from Duval Street. You don't need to rent a car. You can Uber to the hotel, walk. We're already saving you money because we love our listeners so much, and we always appreciate the support. It's themarkerkeywest.com.
615-737-1025. 4625 says, wearing the throwback Oiler uniforms is so stupid. We are not the Oilers anymore. We're not the Oilers any more than Baltimore or the Colts. You don't see Baltimore doing that. Get over it. The present Titans uniforms are cool. Leave it alone.
Good. That's a good point. I will not argue that at all.
Yep.
You're right.
Guys, if you've not tried this, you need to. Kermit's Key Lime Pie Shop. Get a slice of frozen key lime pie on a stick dipped in dark chocolate. It's so good.
It's literally right behind
here, yeah.
the hotel, the resort here. We'll do that. Dr. Crane got him some he was great. We put him in his big booster seat, and it was like, don't spill it on you. And, of course, he put his fingers in there and got the meringue all over it. Meringue, right? Got the meringue all over him, but adorable doing that. Had a good time with all that. Good times.
Yeah. We have tried a lot of different places around here in Key West, so it has been fun. Kind of revisiting the college football playoff rankings that came out earlier. Vanderbilt is 14th in that, so they're not currently in the college football playoff, but a lot of stuff is going to change before the end of the year. If they just win out, then I say they got a pretty good shot.
Oh yeah. I mean, you go, and again, we talked earlier, if you are a Vanderbilt fan, you want Georgia to beat Texas on Saturday. You should become the biggest Kirby Smart fan on Saturday and want Georgia to beat Texas because that knocks them out. They're done. Goodbye. 3 losses. Hello. Take care. So any of those teams that are like 8, 9, 10, 11, you want gone. And then you need Utah to get beat as well. Utah to drop 1, and then you're sitting. But I think if Vandy wins out at 10-2, they're in. And they might need a little help here and there. But, I mean, you're not going to argue with that, but it's 10-2.
No, you're not. Sorry, I was trying to look something.
It's all right, man.
We got a couple of interesting games on Friday this week. Clemson at Louisville.
Ooh.
Which Clemson sucks, but Louisville.
What's Clemson's record?
4-5.
Oh man.
Louisville 7-2. They're only a 3.5-point favorite at home against Clemson.
Oh, wow.
So that's an interesting one. And then later that night, Minnesota is in Eugene to take on Oregon.
Okay.
So that's kind of an intriguing game.
So, I mean, if you're Vandy, you want those teams to get beat. Root for Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oregon. I mean, the more those guys get dropped down, the better it is.
Not a ton of intriguing matchups this week. You got, Indiana hosts Wisconsin. They'll beat the brakes off of them. South Carolina's at Texas A&M. A&M should win that pretty easily.
Well, Beamer could really go a long way. I mean, I don't think he's in trouble, but that could solidify keeping him around for a little bit longer if they could knock off A&M.
Yeah.
I think they can, but.
Notre Dame at Pittsburgh.
Oh,
that's
Pittsburgh.
An interesting one. Michigan goes to Northwestern. South Florida's at Navy.
It's a tough game for South Florida, man.
It's a tough game. Both 7-2. Arizona is at Cincinnati, which is a Big 12 matchup. So that's an interesting one. Oklahoma, Alabama. That should be a good game in Tuscaloosa.
And again, if you're a Vandy fan, you want Alabama to beat Oklahoma and get them out of there because they're ranked higher than you are right now. So get them out.
NC State is at Miami. Iowa USC is kind of intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, USC is played good at times this year, but still.
How about this one? Virginia at Duke. Duke is a 3.5-point favorite.
It's a big game. Virginia got beat by Wake Forest last week, right? Yeah. So, ACC, man, it's just
It doesn't mean more.
nobody can break away.
Yeah. Guess the spread on New Mexico State at Tennessee.
35.
41.5.
Oh, man. That's a lot right there.
Florida at Ole Miss.
Spread wide. What that would be Florida at Ole Miss?
Yeah.
I thought Ole Miss was at that's Georgia Town. Florida at Ole Miss. Ole Miss by 10.
15.5.
Okay.
Utah at Baylor, which is an interesting one. UCLA is at Ohio State. And then that's probably the game of the weekend, Texas at Georgia. Georgia is a 5.5-point favorite.
That's it?
Yep.
I think I'd load up on Georgia. I'm usually wrong. Let me preface that. I'm always wrong with that.
The total is only 48.5 too. So they're thinking this could be a little bit more of a defensive matchup.
I know Kirby could really – I think he goes after Arch and
I do
really
too.
tries to put them away and solidify where they are in the midst of everything. They've also got one loss, right? The Alabama game, which they probably should have won, but they didn't.
Who, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yes.
One loss, yeah.
Yep.
Jolly.
Yep. That is correct. You are correct, sir.
So, Vanderbilt fans, you got a lot to look forward to this weekend if you want to keep your football team rolling and get in there, and you hope Oklahoma loses Alabama and then Texas loses because they'll be dropped. That'll give Oklahoma 3 losses, Texas 3 losses. It sets you up for the big showdown in 3 weeks. You just said the announcement came out that the Vandy Tennessee game in Knoxville is sold out. And I think Tennessee fans, you can weigh on this real quick. I think you're going to lose your mind yelling at Pavia on that game day. And I think Pavia is waiting for it.
Yeah.
I really don't think you could rattle this guy. And anyway, after all, he's 40 years old, so you can't rattle him. But I think they're going to go for what he said in the offseason about Tennessee. I think Tennessee, that crowd at Neyland on that Saturday is going to be fantastic.
615-737-1025. 1524 says a 9-3 Texas is probably still in. This is cool. I didn't know this. So 7655 says Michigan is playing Northwestern at Wrigley.
Oh, that's right.
That's cool.
Well, the Bears used to play games there a long time ago.
0943 talking about the Titans uniform says, no offense to the Arena League, but that's where our current uniforms belong.
Go back. If Texas goes 9-3 and Vandy beats UT and Knox, they're 10-2, and Texas gets it over Vandy,
I disagree with that.
There's a serious problem going on.
think that's anti-Vanderbilt.
Get Texas on the whole because it's Texas. I will riot if that happens. happens. That's terrible.
I will too. Clay will as well. He'll lead the riot. Hi, Clay.
Boys, how we doing?
We're good.
I miss you guys. Joe, I texted you the other day. You were sitting down there in Key West, probably in shorts, and I was up here in 17-degree wind chill and snow.
Okay.
But I don't think I told you guys, but last week I actually ran into Diego. So Diego Pavia is now my boy. We're tight.
Oh Lord!
What
are you tighter with him than he is with Johnny Manziel?
So really, guys, though, if you think about it, Vanderbilt has never had a player like this in football. Would y'all agree with that? He is the best player Vanderbilt football has ever had. It's not even close.
I would agree.
Would y'all agree?
100%, Bubba.
Joe, you better get ready to riot because I'm hearing a lot of these so-called prognosticators saying they will take a 9-3 Texas over a 10-2 Vanderbilt. And I agree with you. I think that's a bunch of crap.
Yep. I agree, man. I totally agree.
Don't forget now, Big Joe, our little wager on the game in Knoxville.
That's right. You said Tennessee will beat them down.
No. You've got Tennessee. I've got Vanderbilt for a dozen donuts.
That's right.
Okay. I think that's a fair bet.
So y'all just missed week just missed one of the big weeks down there in Key West. Did y'all know the last week of October, kind of the week of Halloween, is a big festival, and you got women walking around, with their bodies painted and things like that. Big Joe, I think you would look good like that down there, walking around with body paint on.
What does that have to do with us being here in mid-November, man? No, we know there's something that's called a certain thing, but we're down here for a wholly different reason.
We've heard of that. We got to run on that, Clay. Thank you, brother.
See you, boys.
Yeah, I always enjoy Clay.
Do we, though?
Most of the time.
Right.
Yes, but no, seriously, we have really enjoyed our time here. Dr. Crane's done a great job with all the videos and putting that out on social media. The weather's been great. Today feels amazing, and we're going to miss it. That is for sure.
That's exactly right.
No, that is for sure. We may have to do one last walk down Duval before we get out of here. But coming up next, we'll tell you what day it is and celebrity birthdays. It's Chasing Big Joe on this Wednesday, 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday, wrapping things up here at the Marker in Key West. Appreciate them for having us for the last 3 days. It's been a blast. It looks like our flight is on time right now. So.
Good. Oh, you scared me.
That's good. Chase, Big Joe, Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier has joined us as well. David Janes, appreciate his help. Him and Parker helping out a little bit extra this week as well. We'll be back at the Omni Nashville Hotel tomorrow. So looking forward to that. And then I think Friday, are we finally back in the studio? Or we're off Friday because of the Preds play. Yeah. So Monday we're at Circa. So we'll be back at some point. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
The one time I see you guys in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. But with that, let's get to what day is it and celebrity birthdays.
All right. First, we have Chicken Soup for the Soul Day.
Nice.
I know a lot of people in Nashville probably eating that right now. Elizabeth Cady Stanton Day. She was a part of the 19th century women's right movement. Fancy Rat and Mouse Day. Not sure what that is. Hey,
was that Ratatouille?
I was about to say shout out to Remy and Ratatouille. Happy Hour Day. It seems like that's every hour at Key West.
It is.
National French Dip Day. Not
like
dipping in the pool, but the actual sandwich.
I like the French dip. You know, it's got a good French dip. Arby's.
Oh,
do they?
And so does JBJ's.
They got the meats. All right, continuing. National Pizza with the Works except anchovies day. So that's everything except anchovies.
You like anchovies, or you cook your pizzas?
My grandmother's a big anchovies person. I just can't do it. It's a texture thing.
Okay.
Salty.
Yeah.
World Pneumonia Day is today to wrap it up. So there's that. Shout out to our friends, by the way, over at the Tennessee people. Skylar, Rachel, and Cody. They're great people. They listen to the show at the bar. So
Thank you, buddy.
been pubbing you guys all day.
Thank you so much. We appreciate everything you do.
Yeah.
Hey,
good job.
guys.
Time for celebrity birthdays. Got to get these within 2. Our first birthday today. How old, Dr. Well, Chase, you go. How old is Neil Young?
Neil Young, 81.
73.
80. Chase on the board with 1. Dr. Crane, you go. Megan Mullally. Mullally was on Will and Grace.
67.
64.
67 exactly.
Wow.
Is that
Nice.
the same one? I guess I don't have time to look back up. Chase, you go. Ryan Gosling. I know he's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Did you remember I took you and you cried at the Barbie movie?
I did.
That's right.
48.
That's guy in the Notebook, right?
Yeah. Well, I barely saw that movie. Yeah, the Notebook.
44.
45. Dr. Crane's up 3-1.
Nice.
Dr. Crane, you need to go. Anne Hathaway. The Princess Diaries. How's Anne Hathaway?
41.
39.
43. Dr. Crane's up 4-1. All you're doing is setting up Chase to come back in a big way. Chase could go. Playwright actor Wallace Shawn was in The Princess Bride, and he plays Rex in Toy Story. Or voices it.
77.
71.
82. Dr. Crane, you go. Booker T of Booker T and the MGs.
Ooh. 81.
82.
Shout out to Steve Cropper. He's 81. 6-1.
Oh,
Dr.
nice.
Crane.
All right.
Chase, you get to go now. How old is singer actor Tevin Campbell?
42.
Is he related to Glenn Campbell?
He is not.
Okay. 53.
He's 49. Didn't get that there. Okay. Dr. Crane, you get to go. How old is Al Michaels?
Al Michaels.
It's a miracle.
76.
78.
81. Wow. Chase, how old is Greg Gagne? Former baseball player.
64.
63.
64 exactly. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
6-3. Dr. Crane, Nadia Comaneci. She was a Olympic gymnast, very popular.
Olympic?
Yeah. No, not Ozempic, Olympic.
Yes, Olympic.
Right.
60.
42.
64. Chase, you get to go. Boxer Michael Moore.
42.
40.
58. Dr. Crane, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa. 61.
58.
57, 6-4.
Oh no.
Chase, you get to go now. Tanya Harding. How old is Tanya Harding?
67.
58.
55. Dr. Crane, you get to go. Corey McGetty, basketball player.
Corey McGetty. 50.
51.
46. Done the last two. Chase, you get to go. Jason Day, the golfer. How old is Jason Day?
37.
34.
38. Here we go. Down to the last one. It's 6-5.
Oh no.
Dr. Crane over Chase McCabe. And you get to go first.
Oh,
Dr. Crane, you ready?
Yeah.
How old is Russell Westbrook?
Oh, basketball player. Russell Westbrook is 34.
37.
No. No. No.
Let me just show you.
You're kidding me.
Down 6-1. Chase
That's
McCabe. Russell
ridiculous.
Westbrook is 37. He rallies off 6 straight and wins 7-6. There it is.
You can't make this up, folks.
37. Look, he didn't panic. Kept it. Didn't get out of his game plan. Didn't panic, and you're all happy over there. So Russell Westbrook, you won. Helped Chase win today, 7-6.
What a rally!
Right?
That was impressive. That really was.
It was.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh, that's great.
There it is. Yeah. Well done. Joe, I'll let you do the honors one more time for the marker here in Key West.
Yeah, thank you to Junior and Anthony from the Marker Key West. Again, the Marker Key West Harbor Resort, 20% off for our great listeners. Tennessee's taking over this entire place, so it's great. It's a lot of familiar folks from back home. Just go to themarkerkeywest.com. When you do check out, use the group code ESPN, 20% off. Get this, their best available rate. Not anything else. Their best available rate for you guys. Really appreciate the Marker Key West. Also, Reunion Township at 109 and City Limits Apartments. Thank you as well for great partners. ReunionTownship.com, liveatcitylimits.com. Check them out. Beautiful places to live. They are beautiful. To our friends at the Roxy 8 Theater in Dixon. Belinda, we tell you all the time how important you are to us, the Roxy 8 Theater in Dixon. Thank you so much. And for our good friends at the Nashville Cats, NashvilleCats.com. Exciting year in 2026. Go to MyFM Bank Arena. Put a deposit down, $26 on season tickets. Go there. It's going to be a lot of fun watching the Nashville Cats in 26. We appreciate everything. And as we leave our show all the time, look, we appreciate you guys so much. And our message is always, if you're going through something, please reach out, talk to someone. Please do that. We say all the time that our world's a better place because you are here. I've seen the after effects of what happens when you're not here and families are struggling forever. And I don't want that for anybody. I just let you know that you are beautiful. If you're going through anything, please reach out to us, talk to us. We'll talk to you anytime because your journey is absolutely beautiful. We need you here. Remember, we love you. More importantly, more than anything else in this world, God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD coming your way here in just a few minutes. And again, we're going to be back at it. We're going to fly to Nashville by way of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Why'd you question that? Let me fly to maybe Nashville.
I haven't told you guys yet.
Oh, great.
I'm not going back.
All right.
It's like Gibbs in Alaska on NCIS. McGee's like, we got to go. And he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to stay
Are
here.
you going to watch it on the plane tonight and cry?
I've already watched it.
Did you cry?
No.
Oh, it was good?
Yeah, it was a little misleading.
Okay.
Mark Harmon was on it, but it was on the prequel, not on NCIS.
Okay.
But it was still Mark Harmon, so it was cool.
Good.
But good to see. That'll do it for us. DVD coming your way next. Peace, love, rock and roll here on 102.5 The Game.